Hey, Lego friends, happy Saturday to you out there. Just working a little bit today. I wouldn't call it work really, but adding details a little bit to the Castle Moat Beach harbor scene here. I remembered I had some of these wood planks I'd picked up from someplace, probably a Bricklink order, and then added that character with the book where he's supposed to record Jack Sparrow's name as he comes ashore, and Jack bribes him with 3 shillings. So he becomes Mr. Smith, apparently. But yeah, working on a little bit of details here and there. You know, I take a little time and decide, do they really add to the scene or not? And so far, at least I'm happy with that. But what I want to do also is something more out here in the water. So as you may know, what I was hoping to do was a sea serpent out there. So I built the sea serpent from the Creator 3-in-1 Medieval Dragon set, and it's just too big. Even if I take the little sections out to put it in the water here, it's just too big, right? And then, of course, live on camera while I was doing your video, I realized when I was showing the Viking ship that it has a sea serpent right there. And it's a little smaller. So thinking about this more and more, I've decided that that's the route to go. Now, the thing I don't like is the blue here, and these are simple enough to change. I think I've got green for this sea serpent as opposed to the blue. I don't want the blue against the blue ocean water, right? But I think that is what we're going to do next this weekend, is get this baby open, and I'll film that or try to, and then build this sea serpent and change its colors somehow to whatever I've got available. I realize I don't even necessarily have to use the same piece. That's not very much of a sea serpent type of piece. Doesn't really look very good. So yeah, maybe we can change that around a little bit. But this has some pieces in it that I don't have as just part stock, right? So I'm going to need to break that out of there to do that. So I think that's what I'm going to do next. And we're going to get a sea serpent up in here. But meanwhile, I've had a couple little hauls. One of them a little odd. As you guys may recall, not too long ago, I bought this Mars rover. I've been staring at it for a long time. I am a Technics fan going way back. I mean, I have a Technics bin of parts. I really wish I'd have kept better track of the year I bought it, but for whatever reason, without being a big Lego crazed fan, long ago Lego advertised a Technics pack, like parts pack. If you remember this, I'd love to hear about it, because that's what I remember. And so I bought that pack, and then I think I bought a pack of gears separately, and that's been in a bin ever since. This has to be 15, 20, maybe even more years ago. And that stuff's come in really handy. I do love Technic. The first thing I built with it was a World of Outlaws sprint car. I even built the wings, put the number 11 on there for the king, and little advertisements, shapes with plates and stuff. It was really pretty cool. I still have the tires, you know, because there were no Lego tires that would make that, right? So I took the tires from a GMP die-cast kit without ruining them. I could still use them on that kit when I went to build it, but just for that build for a photo. And I have a photo of it somewhere, I hope. I seem to remember seeing one. It would be an old, what do you call it, one-step photo probably, or a 35 millimeter photo from when I built that thing. It would have been long time ago, and it was just a lot of fun. Plus, I thought, this is so cool with all these parts. I could make a lot of different things out of that. Don't know if I ever will. But on that theme, was down at my favorite store again, as you can see, Fred Meyer. And they, you know, they didn't have much on sale, but this was on sale. The Surface Space Loader LT78. And again, I've said it before, I'm not a big space fan. I'm not buying a bunch of Lego space sets. I have that, what is it, like a space roller coaster, and the only reason I got it is because of what we may forever refer to as the Joel event, which if you go back and look at my haul videos, there's one from, I'm pretty sure it was last Christmas, 2024, where a fine feller named Joel put everything and its dog on sale at crazy prices, and that space roller coaster set was one of them. And I actually went home without it, and then, of course, not sleeping through the night, thinking about what sets did I miss that were on that amazing sale. That was one of them. So I called the store the next morning. There was one left. I had them put it aside, and I got it. But this was too good to pass up. It's just, again, great parts. So maybe I can do something else with it. But, I paid $68 for the Mars rover and paid about $26 maybe for this surface-based loader. Shockingly enough, today I didn't buy any sets or anything on sale. I got no vehicles, no builds, yet I spent $185. And that was at Bricks and Minifigs. This certainly wasn't it. This was about $8. But yeah, so I went down to Bricks and Minifigs today. Definitely maybe a little impulsive, but bought some odd parts here. This was in their display window there. Figured I could put these to use. There we go. Yep, some vines. These will be good to have. More coconuts, which are really just nougat heads, I think. Right? Very cool. These were cheap. I think these were about $4. I think this was $2. But I thought these would come in handy. Oh boy. But yeah, what did I do? Well, first, I've been thinking about, with this scene, Pirates of the Caribbean a lot, right? We know the Black Pearl, at least we think, is going to be re-released. But I saw this as I scrolled through online, all the minifigures from the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I just think this one is one of the most unique. I know that, was it Davy Jones goes for around $125 or something now, maybe more. But this was there at Bricks and Minifigs for $45. I said, I'll take it. Just too cool. Don't know if they'll ever re-release it. Not too worried if the value goes down. I don't really care. I support my local Bricks and Minifigs that way. Keep the money local. Could hold it in my hand and look at the value or look at the shape it's in, right? But there's something I've been after for a long time. I bought Scooby and Shaggy long ago, and of course, I've had in my mind for the longest time the hardest minifig you could get from the Scooby-Doo franchise. There she is, Velma, a mere $125. Mind-boggling. But she's in amazing condition there. Again, I could hold this one in my hand, make sure there's no cracks, defects, nothing like that. This is the second or third one they've had since I've gone into Bricks and Minifigs, and the others have sold before I even knew they had them. I'd ask, and she'd say, oh man, we had Velma, but she sold. And they actually had the whole Scooby Mystery Mansion, she said, and that lasted maybe 20 minutes used in the store before it sold, which I understand, right? But that's it. Look at that. Velma. So now I can go chase down Fred and Daphne. Why do we care? I grew up on Scooby-Doo. I still watch Scooby-Doo. We got a granddaughter. She loves Scooby-Doo. As soon as I knew that there were sets out there and figures, I said, well, I may not own the sets because I don't really care too much about the builds. I definitely would like to have the mystery van, of course. Mystery Mobile. But probably not going to buy any of those sets. But we have that new Creator Mystery, or what is it, Haunted Mansion, right? Creator Haunted Mansion. These will look great out there, and I'll get Fred and Daphne and put them out there as well, right? So, yep, a little bit of wacky spending here this weekend. Not feeling too guilty about it, because I've been after Velma for a long, long time. Don't know that I was planning to drop $125 today going out the door, but yeah, it's worth it. I've wanted Velma. I don't want to order online. At eBay, I think in the US here, she's going for about $110, but then you're looking at $10 shipping. plus tax, and then what kind of condition will she actually arrive in? Do you want to go through all that hassle? And then I want to support my local store, right? So pretty happy about that. And this one, again, kind of an impulse purchase. They actually had Davy Jones there for, I think, 150 maybe. And I just couldn't do it. But really happy to have that one. Very cool. A lot of other minifigs at the Bricks and Minifig store. They had all of the main minifigs for Lord of the Rings, more Pirates of the Caribbean. Really good stuff, but just trying to hold off now on Pirates and Lord of the Rings. I want to see what other sets come out. I think if I were to buy anything from Lord of the Rings, it would be the Pirate Ambush ship, complete. I don't care if it's used, but I want it complete. And of course, I'm waiting on that Black Pearl. The Black Pearl will be something I wouldn't buy day one, but I will buy on the first day that there's any kind of a sale. Double points or 20% off, anything like that. I will grab the new Black Pearl if they do release that. And I hope they do. But that's it. I hope you all are having a great weekend. It's a happy Saturday. I'm going to do some Legoing right now. It's going to be fun to keep working on the different scenes here and see what I can improve in this harbor, beach, ocean area. So thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate your support. Tell your friends life's a brick, and we'll catch you on the next one.